Hey everyone, welcome back to another Lunar Recap. This month, we've got some pretty big updates to share, including a brand new type of cosmetic, a ton of Skyblock updates and Parity from Lunar Client, a complete overhaul of our online store, and so much more. So without further ado, let's start us off by heading over to our website. If you haven't seen already, the Lunar Client store just received a complete redesign. The new store features a bunch of new sections to make finding what you're looking for a whole lot easier. This includes a trending section right up at the top for some of our most popular cosmetics, a scrollable list of the newest cosmetics so you can keep your drip up to date, and a completely new partner section where you can see all of our partnered creators and easily pick up any of the cosmetics they've worked on right from their page, which of course directly goes to support them. So to celebrate the release of our new store, we're going to be hiding a discount code somewhere on screen in this month's recap, so make sure to keep an eye out to snag yourself a free 10% off almost anything on our store. And then speaking of cosmetics, we've just released the newest addition to our lineup, badges. Badges are a unique cosmetic since you actually can't buy them from our store. Instead, they can be obtained from participating in various events across the client, such as our biannual gift gauntlet. After you've obtained a badge, you can equip it just like any other cosmetic inside of the locker. Badges can be seen by any player using the client, and they'll appear on the right side of your name, inside of your name tag, the tab list, and of course the Lunar Friends list. We think that this is a really unique way to reward players across the client, and we can't wait to share some more ways that you can earn your very own badge in the near future. Moving on, our markers mod, which we teased back in the August recap, has just released, and it comes with a bunch of little features inside of the settings, so let's go check them out. Heading inside of the mod, you'll first want to set a keybind to actually place a marker, as well as one for clearing all markers on screen if you find them to be a bit overwhelming at times. From there, you can tweak any of the settings to your liking, such as how long the ding sound is whenever you or a teammate places a marker, who can actually see your markers, the scale and duration of them, as well as the information that's shown whenever you hover over one. After you've got them all set up, it's as simple as hitting your marker button while looking at a block or player, which will send a signal to your teammates letting them know to look out for whatever you pinged. You're also able to hold down your button, which gives you 4 different options of markers to place, just for some extra information if you know of a particularly worrying spot that your team should be watching out for. And along with the markers mod being released, we've just pushed support for our TeamView mod now for Hypixel. This will give you an indicator of where your party members are whenever you're in a lobby or non-competitive game mode, as well as your teammates when playing any competitive game mode. Anyways, our Skyblock mod just received a ton of new features. To start us off, we've already released a brand new HUD for the new pity system that was just added to the game. This new HUD gives you an easy to view display of how far you are until you reach your next guaranteed reward from the pity system. So for instance, you can see how many more eggs you need to open within the Hoppity's egg hunt event before receiving a guaranteed mythic or divine rabbit. And then we also added a new HUD for the Dungeonbreaker item, which was just released as well. This HUD will show you how many charges you have on your Dungeonbreaker and will update as you're using it to make sure you don't run out before mining through the entire map. Speaking of dungeons, the next update on our list lets you automatically requeue instances of both dungeons and Kudra fights, which you can of course customize by adding a buffer before you requeue and a pause whenever a player leaves or types a downtime command in party chat, all to ensure that you don't accidentally requeue before everybody's ready. Along with this, there's now also the option to announce looted chests for dungeons and Kudra automatically in either party chat or public chat. And to wrap up our Skyblock updates for this month, we've just finished porting over a ton of Skyblock features from Lunar Client in what we're calling part 1 in our Skyblock Parity update. This first part actually includes too many features to list in this recap, but we're showing off some of the most notable ones on screen now. On top of this, we'll also be doing an update to our Skyblock mod showcase video, which we actually posted over a year ago, and we've released quite a few updates since then. Anyways, moving away from Skyblock, we've also just ported over a bunch of performance improvements from Bad Lion, which many of you have been asking for. These improvements have had a pretty big impact on the FPS that some of our testers have reported, with even some cases where FPS will double on 1.8 and a nearly 50% increase on the latest version. And this is just the start of some of the improvements that we have planned to bring over, and we're constantly working on improving performance across both modern and legacy versions. With that said, let us know how much of an improvement you're already seeing, as well as any other features from Bad Lion that you'd like to see make their way into Lunar. Next up, we've just added a new slider inside of the general tab of our Lunar settings. This will let you customize the speed of your sneaking animation. This update is much more apparent on modern versions of the game after the sneaking height was changed, but you're still able to change it on older versions as well, which can be a nice quality of life option if you like the faster or slower animations. And then our biggest feature that we discussed last recap, Rewind, just received a bunch of smaller updates and fixes. Some of the most notable being support for 240 FPS rewinds, the ability to change your bitrate directly inside of the editor, and a boatload of bug fixes aimed at improving the accuracy of your captures, as well as some minor and one-off issues reported by our team of QA testers. $10. And then, for the last of our in-game updates this month, we've bumped our Fabric loader version to 0.17.3 to improve compatibility with Fabric mods. Now, before we end off this month's recap, we have to show off this year's Halloween collection, which features 28 new cosmetics that are being shown on screen now. From floating eyeballs to vampire cats, we've included anything that you need to get yourself in the spooky season this year, or to just throw on during days that you're feeling a bit more grim. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this month's Lunar Recap. Let us know down below if you managed to find the hidden discount code somewhere within this video. Thanks for watching this month's recap, and we'll see you next month for some even bigger updates.